challenging few days, and I particularly want to thank the two men to my right and left. Of course, Anthony Joshua, who stayed focused, put 12 weeks of hard work into this camp and was desperate to fight on Saturday night, to progress his career, to showcase the hard work that took place. And Robert Helenius, who accepted the challenge, accepted the call, has a good team of people around him. We knew wouldn't mess around. We knew he was fit. He just boxed at the weekend. We knew he would come to fight. We knew he would try to win. And we have an important heavyweight fight on Saturday night at the O2. Robert, welcome. We know you're a great pro. You fought some of the very best in the world. This opportunity, subject to the negotiations where we got to in the end, was one that you were absolutely not letting slip. Massive, massive moment for you on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, this fight offer came to me after my fight. 5 minutes after my fight, I was going on a vacation with my family, but not anymore. Here we are. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And luckily, we had a good training camp behind us, so I feel ready.
One of the reasons that we wanted to take the fight is, one, we know that you're a real fighter, but also that you're in shape. No excuses at the same time. This isn't a case of, oh, I only got the call Saturday. You've been in training camp. You boxed on Saturday. You're ready to fight.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
This man to my right, you've shared rounds before in sparring. I know you respect each other.
I respect him, yeah.
Two big, strong heavyweights who can really punch.
Yeah.
Going to be a hell of a fight.
It's going to be glorious.
And you believe you're not here to make up the numbers. You believe you win this fight. You win this fight, all of a sudden, the Wilder fight, the Usyk fight, the Fury fight, they're all there for you.
Exactly. No, I've been chasing the World Championship for, I think, 15 years. And when you get this big of an opportunity, you can't let it slip. And I will give everything in my power to win this fight.
Just finding it out, it was a little, you get it and you realize it and you have to move forward. And it was all about, after that, it was about Robert Helenius, who was a pretty good fighter. And you'll see everything that AJ's been able to work on throughout camp and implement into this game.
He seems very happy. When I came to Dallas, he seems to be gelling with you very well. You echo that as well. Obviously, only one fight together before with Jermaine Franklin. It was a fast turnaround, but this time done some great work and made some big progress.
But this time we had a little bit more time. I mean, he came a little earlier. We had a month and a half before we went to Vegas and trained. So it was all good. It's all about a process, and he's bought into the process, and we're constantly getting better and better and better. And so Helenius is here, and it's time for us to implement everything we've been working on.
From a style perspective, different to Dillian Whyte, a much smaller fighter who likes to come in, low and shoulder roll a little bit at times. And this is a big, tall, stand-up heavyweight. A lot of people feel like that's a good style for AJ as well. But two big men, going to be an interesting heavyweight matchup.
I think the only thing different was that the fact you have to change the trajectory of the punching, so shorter, lower. So now it's a little higher because I think Helenius was 6'9", 6'8". So, but it's good though. It'll be good. It'll show his ability to transition from fighting one guy and finding out a week later, fight another guy. So you'll see.
AJ, been an interesting week. You kept yourself nice and tucked away, nice and quiet. Let the teams do their work. And when you found out about this, you messaged me to say, sorry, I know how hard Matchroom worked for this. We were all thinking about you, how you were feeling, what you wanted to do. I didn't know what the reaction would necessarily be. It was definitely the one that I hoped for, which is, no, I've put the work in. I'm ready to fight on Saturday.
Yeah, so I also looked at the undercard as well, and I know how much it means for them to compete. I know how hard you guys work, not only you, I know all of your backroom staff as well, so I didn't want to let anyone down, my coach, etc., DAZN. So it's kind of like a responsibility. Late replacements aren't ideal, but I'll tell you, this is the third time it's happened. We had it with Kubrat Pulev and Takam, Jarrell Miller, Ruiz, now this situation. So this is what happens. A long career will present these type of obstacles, and I've just got to get used to them. So yeah, this is just another rock in my shoe towards the top of the mountain.
It's been a long time since you faced a tall, stand-up heavyweight, 6'9", someone that's bigger than you as well. Sometimes those late replacements have been a style that maybe are less suited, but looking forward to a matchup with a big, tall, strong heavyweight on Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. the principle still remains the same, is worry about myself. And we spar, like Helenius, we've shared the ring together years ago though, sparring as well, but we shared the ring together. And I've sparred so many people, different styles. I've competed with so many styles. And the objective remains the same, is victory. The objective remains the same, is victory by any means. And, you know, there's no overtime in boxing, so I've got to be on my A game and inflict pain to get the victory.
I know that, you know, you're always positive in camp, but a lot of the feedback I get comes from people around camp, and the genuine feedback this time around is we're in a great place, physically, mentally. The work has been spot on as well. Was that part of the decision-making process, that, you know, you want to stay active, you've done the work, you're in great shape, mentally, physically, it's time to fight?
Yeah, so coming off the back of like COVID and stuff, everyone suffered during that period. The whole sport industry slowed down, and now we just want to get some momentum going again. As Derek said, I came out to camp early on this year, and I took some months, but like a couple of weeks back here, maybe a month back in the UK, and I went straight back out to Dallas and just tried to progress on. So no matter what happened, my goal was to continue to fight as many times as possible. Like Helenius, he fought on Saturday, he's doing the right thing. As a fighter, you have to stay busy, you have to stay active, keep on expressing your skill, and that's the only way to improve. Obviously, I haven't been fighting. I fought the start of April, the early start of this year, but I spend a lot of time in the ring. In Dallas, we do a lot of ring work, and that's the closest thing to a fight. So it's not just hitting the bag, shadow boxing and mitts. We do a lot of combat training, so I'm physically ready.
I know in this decision-making process, you were like, whoever, just tell me who, but you do know this gentleman to my left. You've sparred rounds as well. A good heavyweight.
Yeah,
you know, someone that's technically good, awkward, good jab, can punch as well. It's a real fight.
It'd be silly to underestimate Helenius, silly to underestimate anyone. So I've got to take him deadly serious, and credit to him as well. He's coming to roll the dice. He wants to win. As you mentioned, other heavyweights, certain people, obviously finances is a big issue, risk versus reward. But in reality, that's not all there is to this for him. He wants to win, so he's here. So good luck to him, and shout out to everyone in Finland as well. I've been there before. And we're looking to combine UK, Finland, and the rest of the world, bring some good entertainment from the top right to the bottom. The undercard is phenomenal. So yeah, don't miss a fight. Do not miss a fight, because this card is unbelievable.
Yeah, as you said, great night, heavyweight action, particularly as well. Yeah. Very few coming back for refunds, because as well, you're in a big fight, but from top to bottom, Chisora, Washington, Dempsey McKean against Filip Hrgovic, Harry Armstrong against Johnny Fisher, step up. Campbell Hatton, you're one of your stable mates in a tough fight as well. As always, it's the old days at the O2. It's a stacked card.
Days, man. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. It's going to be a really good night for sure. And this is what we want to bring. This is entertainment for everyone. It's not just like, oh, I'm coming out to watch Anthony Joshua. No, I'm coming out to watch a Matchroom show. I'm coming out to watch a great night of boxing. So credit to everyone involved in it.